When Jesus talked about going the second mile, the people knew exactly what he meant. At the time, he said, walk the second mile. The Jews were under Roman authority. They didn't have jeeps to ride around in back then. And sometimes the Roman soldiers' gear would get really heavy. And they could force anybody to carry it for a mile. You see, under Roman authority, the Jewish person had to walk the first mile and carry the load. There was no arguing, fussing, or whining about it. That's just the way life was. You were under their authority, and they owned you for a mile. It did not matter that you already had plans for the day. And here they've been yelling at you to keep up and calling you all kinds of names as you're walking with this load. So imagine there you are carrying this load for this person. You are simply thanking God for the opportunity to serve. Now you know that once you get to the end of that mile, the person could not make you go a second mile. At least they weren't supposed to. You would drop down his bags and say, well, what would you say? You'd say, hey, howdy now, soldier. I'm done. Would you? My mile is up and I'll be leaving now. And as a joke, he might say, oh, come on, don't you want to go another mile? Jesus was teaching. Shock the daylights out of him and offer to go the second mile and mean it. Well, you see, for the first mile, he owns you. And you had no other choice but to do what he was asked. But in the second mile, you own yourself and you're in control of how you're going to let Jesus shine through you. Praise God. Jesus is saying the difference between the disciple and the wannabe is that the disciple goes above and beyond walking the second mile and does the little extra thing that causes the person over them to say, wait a minute, they didn't have to do that. They don't need to do this. When you do what's asked and go the second mile, it's the second mile that catches the person's attention. It's a way of impacting the world for Jesus Christ.